There we go, mate. We're back around the world live. How's it going, buddy?
I'm real good, thanks. Good morning, Brett. I hope there's only coffee in there, no tipple like you had with Ben the other day.
I did have a little tickle with Ben. I'm on the coffees today, mate. I need it. 8 a.m. Boston. Just got out of bed, ready to pop. What's happening?
Not much. I'm good. It's a good day, mate. That show with Ben the other day was absolutely.
Where'd you go, mate? Hang on. Hey. Oh. Having some technical issues early.
Yeah, my mic's not loving life.
Yeah, that happens. You know, it happens when you go live. Live shows can end up tragic.
Let me. I'll deal with this. I'm on the good mic, and we want to be on the good mic.
Danny's in there. He's saying hi. Hey, mate. Where are you coming from, Danny? Tell us where you're at. Julian, where you at? Hey, a lot of people joining us. What were you saying about Tiddly? You enjoyed that one?
Oh, yeah, I loved that whole episode. I didn't watch it live. I was coaching, so I know you was live, and I don't know. I think it was like the perfect balance between asking questions and getting the audience involved, and letting Ben talk about some of them sort of things, but also just talking about some great stuff, great coaching stuff, like the family side of things that he was talking about. The life side of things, but also some great coaching tidbits as well. Yeah. I mean, I don't know Ben personally, but it just made me want to go out to Spain and just watch him coach for a bit, you know, because...
Yeah, it's funny. Like, I've seen him from afar, coach for many years, and we never really interacted that much. You know, I always felt like he was a little bit standoffish, and I told him that, I think, the first time I talked to him. Mate, we have some of the most incredible conversations, and they're not very often, but, like, when we have them, we just talk, and he's great. I love it. You know, I learned so much from him, but he's honest. I think he's really raw. He's not afraid to kind of tell you how it is, even if it kind of offends in a way, like, or you're not supposed to say that, or, you know, he's just going to tell you how it is. And I really like that about him, you know.
It's funny you said about results. No, I was just going to say, it's funny you said about him almost appearing standoffish to you, because I was coaching Saturday morning, and another local coach come and said hello to me, wanted to chat with me. We ended up going out for a beer afterwards, and he said to me, like, how did you get talking to someone like Brett and James and all these people? And I said, well, I know, I just reached out to them, and I said, we only put these people on a pedestal because we look up to them or think they're good, and actually, like, we're not like Sir Alex Ferguson or these great football coaches or soccer coaches where like we're actually fairly small fry. We'll have time. Like I said, Brett, James always had time for me, and probably goes the same with someone like Ben. And I mean, I've been on deck with Ben at ISL, and I even felt that, like, oh, he's a bit of a big deal. I don't know if I want to go bother him. And now watching the shows, I'm like, God, I wish I'd gotten asked to get a coffee with him. Like,
so, he would have loved it. He would have loved it. Yeah, good guy, real good guy. I think there's a lot of that. You know, I think some people can feel standoffish, but when you kind of approach them and break them down, and I think they're great. You know, just approach them in normal sense of like, hey, mate, I love what you do. I'd love to have a chat sometime. Nothing wrong with that, you know. But the good thing about this show is, mate, we're all over the world. We've got Danny's in Australia, he's in New South Wales right now. Danny, go to bed, mate. It's got to be midnight at least. I mean, come on, Danny. Switzerland, what's happening over in Zurich? You know, we're there. We've got people in the comments section that miss Elvis. I mean, come on. Elvis was like years ago. We'll bring him back. He was fun, though, wasn't he?
They were good times.
Yeah.
3 a.m. we were watching Tokyo with me, you, and Elvis, and some other great guests.
Oh, mate, that was so good. I love that stuff. God, I love that stuff. Oh, it's only 10 o'clock. Okay. Well.
We've got another person in Sydney as well. So we've got multiple Australian. Well, we've already been asked about the Australian. I know he was going to talk about it earlier, but right now, Brett, you're the Aussie. So it's Australian Nationals. Is this trials or is this just Nationals?
This is just Nationals, mate. This does not mean anything other than, hey, I swam fast, which is great because we saw some fast swimming today. Tell me what happened day one.
Well, so Bronson's just brought up Sam Short 3:42, and I don't know if you guys watched the movie. God, I forgot what it's called now, but he is the swimmer in this movie, right? So like it's a movie about a swimming coach. I forgot what it's called. Well worth a watch. It's always fun when they make swimming movies.
Yeah, but he's in it.
He is the swimming like stunt double, whatever you want to call it.
He's not like an actor then. He's just, you could just
not
tell
like
it's
an
him.
actor. No, but like whenever there's a swimming scene, there's a really damn good swimmer, and it's Sam Short. And he's just gone 3:42. And before we went live, you said who's his coach. Now he swims at, oh God, where does he swim? Does anyone know where Sam Short swims?
Yeah, come on. There's some guys in the comments section. Where does Sam Short swim? Molly O'Callahan just dropped a bomb, 52.6. Nice. Splitting 25.8. Oh, she's going out a little faster these days. Seems that way.
I'm pretty sure she only just beat Shayna Jack by like 1/100. 52.63 to 52.64. Because that was my first thought, is Emma McKeon out of Worlds in the individual, but this is national. So her coming getting third. I've got a feeling the trials podium is going to look different. I think Kate Campbell's going to be quicker. I think Emma's going to be quicker. But then,
there we go. They're saying Kyle Samuelson in Rackley. I don't even know where Rackley is myself.
Okay, I was going to say I don't know where Rackley is, so
I don't know, but it's in Brisbane apparently.
Everyone's telling us about Rackley and Kyle Samuelson. Well, it's clearly working. Whatever's going on there, his technique is beautiful. I think he's a young lad still, and he's got an immaculate freestyle.
I think it's like the 10th fastest swim in history. Is that what they were saying? Like maybe the 10th fastest person in history. I don't know about the swim.
Yeah, definitely not performance. I mean, I reckon Ian had about 10 swims faster than that himself.
But like 3:42 is getting down there. It's moving.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Is like, did he drop that too early? Like, what was it? It wasn't necessary to go that fast this early. Like, he's not getting picked on a team right now. Now, I don't know why they're doing nationals and then a month later doing trials. I have no idea, but it's good racing. I mean, great racing. Good for him if he can back it up, but he's got to go that again at trials. He can't go slower at trials. These women are going to go faster. Like these are in-season swims for these ladies. I mean, that's how scary that is. Like 6 girls, and like you said, Emma McKeon, out of the top 4 was she? But she was like right there. But it's like 6 girls under 54. I mean, come on. The Australians are so far ahead in this event. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely think we can use this as a segue to talk about Dan Whiffen's. We can go back to the Aussies as well, but someone's here has talked about Dan. But actually, Sam Short was the Commonwealth champion in the 1500 last year with 14.48. And Dan Whiffen comes second at the Commonwealth Games in a PB at the time of 14.51. And Dan Whiffen has just done a 17-second PB to go 14.34.9, 4th fastest performance of all time. Irish record. And
he's Irish?
He's Irish. And without doubt, the best swim this weekend. And maybe even, dare I say it, the best swim of 2023 in long course meters right now. I think you could say was that swim by Dan Whiffen.
Well, listen, dare I say this? I've talked about some guys coming onto the map recently, these young guys kind of popping on and making a name for themselves. I don't think I've heard anyone's name more than I've heard Dan Whiffen in the last few months. I mean, this guy has really made a name for himself in all facets. He's got a YouTube channel. He's swimming fast. He's kind of everywhere. Sonny, when are we getting this kid on the show? We need this guy on the show.
So I wanted to get him on this show today, but he's flying back to Loughborough. That's where he trained with Andy Manley at the Loughborough Uni squad. He's flying back from Stockholm today, but I think next Monday we're going to get him and his twin brother on the show. And it's his twin is really good as well. His twin, Nathan Whiffen, he's still like short course, a sub 15-minute 1500 freestyler. And I think people just like let it overshadow because of how amazing Dan is. But Nathan's still the real deal. They run a YouTube channel together. I've put a link in the comments so you can go and click on that. Right. Honestly, I think it's a tragedy that these guys only have 1,200 subscribers. They post regular content of elite swimming. They are elite swimmers. and that they
No,
put work into their content as well. So
no,
give them
no,
guys some love.
I'm giving another one. I'm going to give them a follow right now. I'm giving a follow right now. The Whiffen twins, get on it. Everybody, get over there and give them a follow. Yeah, Whiffen twins.
Yeah, they're both the real deal, and they're both young. Someone just said, how old are they? 21. Yeah, someone said the best male swimming long course. I forgot Summer McIntosh's meet, so don't flame me in the comments. Summer McIntosh has done the best long course swimming of the year. Sorry, I've got that goldfish memory. But yes, best male swimming long course meters this year is indeed Dan Whiffen. And I just wanted to take that segue from Sam Short to go on to talk about Dan. But
yeah, massive swimming.
Back to Australia. The guy that won the 50 fly beating Cole Chalmers, what a name he has. Ben Armbuster. Do we know Ben?
Oh, the Armbuster. What time did he pop?
23-0.
23-0 from the Armbuster? Like,
Yeah.
Who is this kid?
I don't know, but he just beat Carl by 0.3 of a second. Carl was 23-3, McAvoy third, 23-6. Your boy Cody down in 10th, 24-5. But the Armbuster, 23-0.
Oh, the Armbuster. Wow. I mean, I feel like he should be on a slap competition or something, you know? How good would he be in that?
All I see is the guy just with the biggest biceps just churning out 50 flies.
What did Cam McAvoy swim already?
So he got third, 23-6 in the 50 fly. We're obviously going to wait for the sprint freestyles and see how he does there. But...
Yeah. Oh, mate. I love McAvoy. I've got to get him on the show. We've been talking back and forward. He's definitely coming on. He just wanted to do something first, and maybe after this he might join us before trials. I don't know. That'd be fun. Oh, his name's Arm Brewster. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I've made a mistake. I've made my second mistake of the morning, but but it's okay.
His name's Armbuster now. All right, that's all. Leave it at that. Oh, classic though, classic, mate. There's so much swimming going on. Nate has finally. This is what I'm scrolling here on my phone. I finally got Nate's. What do we call this thing? It's the Swim Spam. Yeah, swimspam.com. If you haven't got on it, Nate will send this to you, the newsletter, but basically has everything. All the swims around the world are on this thing. I'm scrolling through this as we go because I can't watch all this swimming all day. But I mean, what a lot of swimming going on. Where are we going to start other than we started in Australia? We went to the British trials. What was going on this weekend though?
There was a lot. And this is when Swim Spam comes in because we had Pro Swim Series in America, South African trials, Australian Nationals have started. We've got Italian trials. We've got a meet in Russia happening.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the Pro Swim Series.
Sweden. Yeah.
Sweden, yeah. Let's go to Westmont first. A lot of stuff in Westmont. What were the standouts in Westmont?
Well, Lydia Jacoby. I'm a big fan of Lydia. Really unique technique, almost that old school style flat breaststroke, very little undulation. She went her fastest 100 breaststroke since the Olympics, where she's obviously the champion. She went a 106.0. She also beat Lily King in the 50 breaststroke. So I thought that was pretty awesome stuff on the women's side.
Yeah. You know what I love about her too is she embraces her personality, and I love that. Like, she's got a personality. She's one of those girls that isn't afraid to be herself. I really like that. Like, she's just unique. She's competitive. But she's something else other than a swimmer, I imagine. Like, that's the feeling I get from her. Is like, yes, I'm a great swimmer, but I'm more than that, you know? And I love that about her, you know?
Yeah. No, I couldn't agree more. Yeah. Big fan. And also someone who's a good personality as well, Shane Casas. His post-race interviews are a breath of fresh air. And he's also a great swimmer. He won the 50 and 100 butterfly. He told us that he wasn't happy with any of the times. And he wanted to be faster. He also took out the 200 IM in 53.50. So he was 200ths off the world record split at 100. And then he paid for a little bit on the freestyle, but it's okay when you fade a little bit at the end when it's April and you're not shaved and it's a Pro Swim Series. Actually, he did look shaved in a post-race interview. He did look shaved, but he can go. That kid, man. He's so talented. We've talked about him. He can go. Yeah. I hope he cleans up at the trials and whatever he does. But he's so good.
Hunter Armstrong swimming fast in season, as he said. Like we had him on the live show, I think for NCAA's, and I kind of overlooked his 100 free. I said, when are you going to go 48? He's like, I've been 48 in 100 free. He went 48 on the weekend again. It looks like so. He's fast. That kid's good. 52.5 in the 100. Ryan Murphy, third man ever to go under 52 in the 100 fly and 100 back. I mean, obviously he's 100 back. He's done that previously, but he went 51.9 in the 100 fly on the weekend. That's a good swim.
He won the B final. He looked really strong. Yeah, and he joins the elite crew of Aaron Pearsall and who's the other double 51 guy?
I don't know. I mean,
Nate. Comment. Nate knows.
Who's the other 51? Who's been 51 in the? Is it
Shane? No, not Shane. No, Shane.
No, is it the Ciccone?
Thomas Ciccone. There it is. Yep, you're right.
Yeah,
it's the Italian. Yeah. It's the Italian.
It's got to be the Italian. I mean, there's not many guys that are going 51 in the 100 back. You know what I mean?
No,
it's got to be him, right?
There's like 5, if that.
It's got to be him.
Talking to Nate, he mentioned the Hungarian Hubert Koss, another ASU swimmer, one of Bob Swimmer's great medley swimmer, but also 155 on a 2 back, which is the fastest time of the year. But I just feel like men's 2 back is so off the pace right now. That's world record +4, right? Like that's not that impressive, is it? I don't know. Maybe I'm being harsh. My opinions are pretty bad this morning. So
you got good opinions though, because you're knocking out PVs, mate. So you can have an opinion on whatever you want, mate. You got the performance of the month. What'd you do? What time did you go?
I went a 1 minute 10 100 breaststroke.
That's not that good, but it's not that bad. Listen, mate, it's great. A 110 is great. Listen, it's great. Okay? Way better than anything I could do. So I'm not going to criticize a 110 under breast. Good stuff, mate. Well, you're in there. You're competing. How is it to get up behind the blocks and compete?
I love it. I was actually at a meet. I'm doing a bit more age group coaching now, and the meets are really long. And I had a 6-hour day where I had one lad swimming 250s, and they said I could deck enter. So I said, you know what? I'm deck entering. And the only event
this was like a cold. You didn't even warm up.
No. Like the only event I could deck enter was the 100 breast or 200 back, and I made the wise decision.
Oh God, yeah.
That the 4 length was better than the 8 length. And I wanted to make a cool video as well. Like I've really tried to up my production, so I'm going to put a link to my video and do some shameless promoting. But
actually, I'll be honest with you. I didn't even know you swam breaststroke.
I don't swim breaststroke.
Put it back up. Put it back up. There we go. Look, everybody, get on this video. Is it a fun one?
It's a fun one. Yeah. I mean, I've not been swimming, to be completely honest. Like it was literally a spontaneous. Wow, I've got 6 hours to kill. Between 250s, my lad's racing, so I'm going to deck enter a breaststroke race and see if I can go a PB.
How many subscribers you got on YouTube now?
I'm 100 off of 64,000, so 63,900.
Let's get Sonny to 100,000. Don't you get a little plaque at 100 grand?
I do. I want it. I want it bad, Brett.
Come on, let's get Sonny a plaque. Like, let's get his videos viral. Because one of these videos, Sonny, make a viral video for us so we can put something out there.
I need to.
Watch Mr. Beast and just get him to help you and get a viral video. Whatever he's doing, get on the Mr. Beast. He's a freak. What about this? The vlog quality is insane.
Cheers, Hubes. I'm really working on it lately. I've got mics. I've got a new camera. Really trying.
Really? You're up in your game.
What? Yeah. I'm trying. I'm trying. Let's get in there.
Good for you, mate. Good for you. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go. All right. Let's get out of the Pro Series. Oh, one last question. Damn this microphone. Every time I scream into this microphone, it cuts off. Now, why is that? Can anyone tell me how to fix that? It does it all the time. My prediction is no. Is he going to swim at the Olympic trials? 100%. Dressel will be at the Olympics in Paris. No doubt in my mind. Will he be swimming this year at the World Championships? I'm going to put it down to an 80% chance no, which means he's got a 20% chance of yes. So in all likelihood, I'm going to say Dressel's not swimming trials this year. 100% he's swimming trials next year. No doubt in my mind. That's where I'm at with that. That's my feeling. I don't have any inside info on that one. Um, oh yeah, you got to give away $100 grand, $1 million
Really?
bucks. Give away $1 million bucks. Yeah. Well, you got to have $1 million to give one away. So let's work on that first. Why doesn't Dresser want to communicate with his fans? I mean, I think he's told you that he wants some space. I think that's the thing. He just wants to be him. He just wants to be a dude who just lives and enjoys swimming. And I think it was overwhelming for him. So that's fine. That's okay. I mean, you and I can talk about it. We can talk about him. We don't have to put any pressure on him while we're talking about him. But he's a swimmer. We can talk swimming. We just let him be. He'll be back. Don't worry about it. He'll be back. All right. What else do we have here? Well, let's go to Sweden. What happened in Sweden?
So Sweden was obviously Dan Witham. That was the big one out of Sweden. Dan Witham winning that 4, 8, 15, 344, 1434, and 744. He likes the fours. I mean, you can almost guarantee he's going to go something 4. But Sarah's back racing. I'm a big fan of Sarah. She won the 50 fly, 53, 100 free, 23.9, 52.9, 25.0. Like, she's good. She's real good.
Sostrom's back. Who is Sostrom training with now? Do you know?
I think she's just at the the performance center they have in Sweden.
Right.
I guess it's in Stockholm. She's got a younger coach. She really likes her coach. She really likes the team. She has fun. Like she's kind of got that more sort of Ben Proud, Florin Manadou sort of way about her, where they have fun with swimming. They take breaks when they need to, and they just sort of fast when they get in the pool. Like she's not doing ridiculous volume, and she wants to have a long career. How old is Sarah now? Is she 30 something?
She's got to be in her 30s. She has to be. I mean, she swam in Paris. I mean, she swam in London. Sorry.
Yeah.
But did she swim? Did she swim in Beijing?
I'm not sure she was Beijing, but she set the first world record 56.06 in 09 in a bodysuit at 16, which makes her, there we go, 29.
29? No way. Really? She's not even 30 yet?
Oh, it's crazy. She's
been good for so long. She must have been great at 15.
Yeah.
She swam in Beijing. Like she swam in Beijing, and now we're in 2023. Think about that. And she's 29 still? I would have thought she'd be 45 by now. That's amazing. Was she 7 when she swam in Beijing? That's crazy.
I think the maths is kind of off there.
Math's off. I need more coffee. That's Australian math right there. Don't take my word on that one.
But I've had chats with her. She wants to keep going until she's like late 30s. Like she wants to go to every Olympics ever.
Does she really?
She wants to keep winning. I mean, I think the 100 free will at one point probably get sacrificed, but the 53, like, why can't she? She goes 23 every time she steps up on them blocks. Like,
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, look, less than the time that she's swimming. There's two factors here. She's making a lot of money everywhere she goes. She races and wins a lot of money, and she's probably got decent sponsors. And then she's happy. It's like, if you're turning up to work every day and you're happy and you're making a lot of money and you love what you do, that's work, right? Like that's work. That's what all of us try and strive for, right? So why change that just because of some age? Like keep going. Go to your 40 and make all that money if you want. That's fantastic. All right. Anything else in Sweden happened that was ridiculous? I mean, couple of good swims there. We had a kid go 21 in the 50.
Yeah, Ladislav Bukov. Yeah, he's
Where's he from?
He's Ukrainian. He's the guy that just pops up like 0 meters, no underwater, and he just rates on the surface, like kind of similar to Lewis Burris, I think.
Okay.
I think he was an ex-water polo player, and he started swimming a few years back. I think it was a famous swim. Like he almost beat Florin Manadou at like a January meet a few years back, and just skimmed across the water.
Okay. Interesting. You're only going to get so far with that. So you'll stay at 21.7, 21.8, 21.9. You're not going to get any faster. That really. You're not. Put it this way. You're not going 21.2, 21.3 with that. Yep. So like if you're happy staying there. Okay, he went 21.7. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he'll stay there. You're not going 21.2, 21.3 without any underwaters. It's just you're not doing it, So, take that for what it is. Keep going your 21.7s if that's what makes you happy. What else was I going to say here? So let's go to South Africa.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
South Africa.
I'll start off with just saying, Chad won his 13th 200 butterfly in a row. He's won from 2010 to 2023. That's just a crazy stat. In a country that has some great swimmers, and just to win that many races back to back, and
on his birthday too, right?
On his birthday, yeah, he's turned 31 now. So yeah, he's older than Sarah. And he was in 09. I'm pretty sure he went to Worlds in 09. No, he didn't. He must have gone 2010 Comets was his first breakout. Sorry, my bad. I don't know. Maybe he did go 09. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know anything this morning.
Maybe he did. I don't know. But he's fast when he's winning a lot. 13 national championships in a row.
Yeah.
Can this man be stopped? Who's going to stop this guy?
Yeah, it's going to. I mean, South Africa's full of talent and hard workers, and I wanted to just talk about Chad quickly, but Peter Kotsia, it was his meet, right? It was his meet. He was just phenomenal. 24.3. He missed the 50 backstroke national record by 0.02. Pretty sure that was the guy that quit. He went to America. I think he went to Alabama. Won world champs.
Who? Yeah. Man, geez, now you put me on the spot, but guys on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, Peter's going to Cal, isn't he?
He's going to Cal.
Yeah.
He's going to Cal, yeah.
Wow.
He went 52, new record in the new South African record in the 100 back, 52.7.
Actually, if I'm looking at these times, 24.3 and 52.7. Let's go back up to here real quick. 24.3, 52.7. Hunter Armstrong, 24.3, 52.5. Future training partner almost swam identical times as him on the weekend there. Hunter Armstrong, Peter Coetzee.
Peter was 49.0 in the 100 free as well. 49.0 in the 100 free.
Wow.
And he was a 156.6 on the two back. That wasn't a PB. That was his only not PB. It was the last day of the meet. But what a Cal backstroke is just a thing, right? It's just a force to be reckoned with. And if you're a backstroker, why would you not want to be training with them other boys?
Zane Waddell, that's who I was thinking of, Zane Waddell, but they're saying Zandberg. Yeah. Zandberg. He didn't go to Alabama. Waddell went to Alabama.
Yeah, I thought it was Waddell. I love the comments. They're way smarter than us. It's brilliant.
The comments are amazing. You guys in the comments section, thank God for you. I mean, we are completely useless without you guys. So, they're actually saying he's going to go to Cal after the Olympics. Really? What? No. He's going to wait another year and a half to go to Cal.
I'm gonna message Peter quickly now and see if he's free. I love Peter.
Peter who?
Kotsia.
You know him?
Of course I know him. I'm South African.
Let's see if he's free. What? He's just going to jump on the show?
Yeah, he's a great kid. Honestly, he's a great kid. He's just
really,
awesome. And it doesn't surprise me. Rocco's all about the big picture. Rocco only cares about the Olympics.
Rocco coaches him.
Okay. Yeah, Rocco Myron up in Tux, and that's why I think it would not go with Rocco and Peter's plan to.
Yeah. Oh, if he's with Rocco, it makes complete sense. Okay, I got it. Makes complete sense.
Like I say, to Peter before I meet him, like, are you going to be fast? And he's like, I mean, I'm only ever going to be 100% at the Olympics, so I can be 95% here, and he'll still go stupidly fast.
Did Matt Sates not rest?
He's now training with Rocco.
Yeah, I mean, he always was, wasn't he?
No, he was with Wayne.
He was with Wayne. He left. He left Wayne to go with Rocco.
Yeah.
Oh, what? I didn't know that. That's some kind of big news.
Yeah, I mean, he's done bits with Rocco in the past, but he's always been with Wayne. But I think for the first time, he's actually fully transitioned across now.
But he didn't swim well at all. I mean, he didn't swim fast for him. He looks like he's just trying to qualify, basically.
But that's like going back to what Rocco's big picture is that what Matt, other than winning World Short Course, which Matt done a brilliant job with, 150.200 IM. What Matt does really well is he swims fast at Mare Nostrum, World Cups, South African Nationals, and then he doesn't make it out the heats at the Olympics, the World Champs, the Commonwealth Games. And I think that if I was, seeing what Rocco's seeing and knowing what Rocco's like, he's saying to Matt, right, now it's our time to win medals at World Champs. I don't care if you go PB +5 at Nationals. Right. Get on the team, which he's done, and then we're not like, that's
yeah. I'm not going to say he had a bad meet. He might have had a great meet. He may have been completely unrested and unshaved and just swam these times, which are legit times off his best, but still legit for in season. And that's all he needed to do. He didn't need to go and set the world on fire at South African Nationals. He just needed to get on the team. Now, that's my pick anyway. So, yeah. Hey, shout out to my boy Roland Schumann. Roland, we love you, mate. 50-free, 22.8, Masters record, fastest ever 40 to 44-year-old in history. Okay, congrats on that one. And then he goes out and he wins the 50 fly, 23.8. I mean, under 24 seconds there at 42 years old. What a legend, eh? What a legend. Good for you, Roland. Showing the world what's possible. Proud of you, mate. You've had a hard couple of years with everything that you've gone through, and you've come back and you've shown everybody what you're made of, mate. And I've known it for 20 years, what you're made of. So love you, buddy. Congratulations. There, said my bit on Roland.
Yeah, and by all accounts, he should be on the World Championship team because he hit a Fina B cut and he won the 50 fly. So South African team picking's weird, but if he wants to be, I feel like he's done his bit to deserve being on that team. If he that'd be my take.
What did he come in the 53?
Second in the 53, but he got a B cut, so he can't swim that individually unless Peter gives that spot up.
Peter won it.
Peter won it 22-1. And then so it's just to the 50 fly, but I mean, they take Michael Hooley for just a 50 breaststroke. So by all accounts, I mean, he does the relay 100 breast, but I think they could take him. But South African swimming's weird.
All right, let's go to Italian nationals. Man, there's so much swimming in this thing today. Oh wow. Swimspam.com, by the way. Yeah, okay. What else we got here? We got did you see any of the Italian results?
I've seen the results. I've not watched any of the meet. My pick would be Federico Poggio beating Niccolò Martineghi in the 100 breaststroke, 58.7 and 0.2 PB from Federico.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know. I like it when you see someone who's maybe the underdog in a country get a bit of highlight, and everyone knows who Niccolò Martineghi is. He's a brilliant swimmer. And Federico's taking it to him. They're both obviously qualified for the team. They've got the job done. But 58.7 is no slouch. Might be even second in the world right now, behind Ilya. So
this isn't like a one-off trials for them. Do they get a couple of chances?
I feel like they're one of them countries where you have multiple meets to get the cuts and stuff like that.
I think so too.
Benedetta Pilato wasn't there. She's the defending world champion 100 breaststroke. So, I've not spoke to Benny recently. I don't know if she's not swimming or she's taking a break or she just didn't do this meet and she'll qualify. I don't know. It's something else coming up, but be weird if
Poltrineri, man. What about Poltrineri? 7:46.
Yeah, a couple of seconds off what Dan went. Still a very serious time.
You know what I was thinking when I saw that pop up? I'm like, imagine how many yards that man has swum in his lifetime. I mean, he's just like clockwork, popping out 800s, 1500s, 5Ks, 10Ks. I mean, imagine the yards this man has put in, and he's just 7:46, boom, pops one out. I mean, God, I can't fathom how much work this man has put in, and all credit to him. And he's a great person. Great person. Love him to death.
I honestly love the guys who watch this show because I think I follow all the swimming results, and these people are one up in me. Like Pilato 29.8 this morning. She is picked automatically because she won 100 breast last year, so she didn't have to do it at this meet. Look at this. Like, I don't know. Like
who is B20 BA and what the hell does that mean anyway? But he is so smart. I'm saying he might be a she.
Yep.
I don't know who it is, but it's like you're always in the comments section and you're always on point. Who is this person? Give us a real name, or I don't know. Come on, give me something. Where are you from? Smart dude.
You're appreciated by us for sure. Just quickly, Dan Whiffen was at the Stockholm meet in Sweden.
Yeah.
Do you know much about the Italian swimming program? I know they're like high volume, big taper.
Well, I mean, that's a broad brush Italian
Yeah.
swimming program. I mean, you're talking about a whole country, you know. So it's like there are different types of coaches for sure, but you know, I think by and large, most of the Italians stay in Italy. They're very much like the Japanese. You know, they're very loyal to their home country and they stay there. What is this? Booba, which is my favorite French rapper. There we go. Stands for Booba.
Are you French?
I guess he's French.
Are you a swimmer or a coach? You're a coach or both?
Give us an age range. Are you like 20 to 25? Are you 30 to 35? Give us an age range, Booba.
This is Brett and Sonny's new detective series where we try and work out
who's in the comment section.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of it. Let's get out of Italy. More fast swims from around the world. What else was going on? Let's go into that. Can you say something about Katie Grimes?
Yes. So there was another meet in America. Obviously, people main focus on the Tier Pro Series, but there was also the Fran Crippen Meet of Champions.
24, by the way, Booba.
Well,
thanks, mate.
Your swimming knowledge is great. Good on you.
Country of origin. Give us that.
I love how we've got people guessing the age of other commenters.
I guess 26. So close. Yeah. Sorry, I disrupted you on Katie Grimes there.
Cool Dumpies. Again, I don't really like the name, but also seems to be pretty spot on with the knowledge. 4:31.8. I think it's the 15th fastest 4 a.m. of all time by Katie. She's still young, isn't she? She's a little older than Summer, but I bet she's 17 or 18.
She's going to Florida too. I think she can.
Okay.
I think she committed to Florida. Don't hold me to that, but I don't know. I thought she was going to follow Bella Sims to Florida. Bella Sims is going to Florida. I know that for sure.
Yeah, well, them sandpaper guys are crazy. Actually, it was the other day I realized that Ilya Karun, the guy that went 154 200 fly, 5100 fly, he's swimming the Canadian trials for open water. Like,
is he really?
Them sandpipers of Nevada, they
Machines.
are so multi-talented, but it's like, you're on the world team for 100 fly, Ilya. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a 10K under my belt as well. Like, that's absurd.
Wow. Absurd, yeah. I mean, machines. But Katie Grimes is really good too. She's really good. She's understated in a way because there's a couple of superstars around her. They get maybe slightly more attention, but keep an eye on her. 17 years old. She could do some damage in Paris. I'll tell you what. Yeah.
So young still. So young.
I don't think she's committed yet. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking that too. I mean, when I had talked to her and her family, there was some talk of Florida, but I don't want to spit that out there. But anyway, she's got time, and we'll figure it out once she makes it. She's not going to not go to college, but man, she's in a good spot right now. So keep doing what you're doing. If anyone's going to stay in a program till Paris, Katie Grimes, stay at Sandpipers till Paris. I'll tell you that. You know, you're in the right spot, girl. We should probably have her on the program too. We should get her on. I've had a good chat with her and her mum. Her mum's fabulous. I just met her mum once and she was just so nice. Says she listens to the show. So Bella Sims is another great 17-year-old. She is. She's phenomenal. I mean, they got a stable of them in Vegas. You know.
How old is Claire Weinstein? Because she's the other sandpiper girl that probably gets even less than Bella and Katie does in terms of attention. But she's great. She went 16:09, 1500, 4:06, 400, 8:25, 800 on the weekend.
8:25's legit.
Yeah. It's real legit. Is she 17 or is she 18, Claire Weinstein? Do we know?
I don't know. And I don't know.
Sorry, my bad. She's 16.
Who are we talking about?
Claire Weinstein.
Are you
16.
sure?
Yeah. I've Googled it, and Booba is actually more trustworthy than Wikipedia.
Booba's on it. What's he saying here? So, do you have any breaststroke tips? I'm currently 312 in the 200. That's slow. That's real slow. 129 in the 100, 15. Oh, okay. All right. More context. That's good. All right. Any tips to get faster? I would say, look, if you're trying to drop a lot of time, I would work on your line, your streamlining, like your streamline into your stroke. So in breaststroke, it's about minimizing resistance. And if you're at 312, you're probably creating a little bit of resistance here. So I would say work on your line, carry your speed. That's the best tip I can give. Sonny, you got anything for him?
Yeah, I think the position where you glide with your eyes down, your hands out in front, I call it a V line, where you're like not streamlined because you're not stacking your hands, but your hands are side by side. You can interlock your thumbs and just get really good at that. Work on the kick as well. 200 breast is a kick dominated event. It's not like Adam Peaty where it's more arm dominated when it's within the 50 and 100. So, body line, glide.
Justoni, thanks, mate. Where you come from, Justoni? I don't think I've ever seen you in the comments section, but been watching us for 3 years. Really good stuff. Young coach. Well, we appreciate it, mate. We're trying. We have a lot of fun. I'm glad I met Sonny. Sonny's one of the best out there. I immediately knew I wanted to talk to this guy, meet this guy, and then we just said, let's do a show together. It's just. Sonny's the best. Love Sonny and love what we're doing. It's fun. We're having fun, right, Sonny?
Yeah, we love it. I mean, we talk about swimming and we have guys way smarter than us come and help us talk about swimming. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
What else was in here? So I don't know. I'm looking through here. Sergio Lopez had a Mexican kid who went something in the 100 free. He went 48.7 in the 100 free. Yep. Miguel went 209 in the 200 breast. That's great. Was there some sort of Mexican trials on?
That was at Tier Pro Series. So Jorge Eager trained, actually done the 48.7 in the morning. Hunter won the final in, I think, 48.7. But in the B final was the Tennessee lad who trained with Crooks, Gui Santos.
The Brazilian?
Brazilian. He went 48.5 in the B final, dropped a second from the heat to the final. That was a pretty serious swim. He flipped in like 22.7 or 22.6, like serious front end. He's definitely better in long course than he is in the yards, and that's exciting. That's exciting.
Brett is in a good mood today. You know what happened? So I had my girls this week. So I had my twins for spring break. So I had them for a whole week. Friday, I just decided to just take off work. I'm like, I'm not doing any work. And I said, I'm not doing any work over the weekends. And I just took the weekend. So I took a long weekend. So I am actually in a good mood today. I feel refreshed. You know what happens, I think, for all of us is like we get into work mode and we get into the grind and it starts to wear you down and you don't notice it in yourself until your mood starts to change a little bit. And then you start to realize, I need a break. And we're all hard workers, right? Like anyone at this level works real hard. And I push myself real hard to the point where I don't notice it sometimes because I'm by myself. I'm living by myself. And you gotta look for those warning signs. And I saw it and I took a long weekend. I'm feeling good. Thanks for noticing. I appreciate it. Justoni, his name is Anton. And he wanted to change his name, but he couldn't. He's coming from Sydney. He's coaching at Sydney Uni. I swam at Sydney Uni for 4 years. He usually doesn't catch the live show, so he's up at 10:30 at night tonight.
I'm glad you could join us live.
I look refreshed. Yeah, I feel refreshed, man. Thank you for noticing. I really appreciate that, actually, because I do actually feel refreshed. I actually sent a text message to my boss today. I said, thank you for giving me the long weekend. I feel refreshed. So it's crazy that you're noticing that. Thank you. Maybe I'm in a bad mood sometimes, Sonny. You don't tell me that?
I would never tell you. No, I should tell you that. That's what mates do, right?
You should tell me I'm looking tired and I need a break.
You did when I did. You knew when I looked tired, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true.
A couple of weeks back, I was pretty burnt out. Just a few other little meets. Erica Fairweather, New Zealand, 400, another national record. She's a great swimmer. Yeah, good stuff coming out of New Zealand. I know that was mentioned on the Ben show. Ben knows the coach of Erica. I forgot his name. No offense. And then what else do we have? Hong Kong trials is going on, or Hong Kong nationals, or Hong Kong something. Siobhan's there. She got her FINA cut to qualify for Worlds first in the 100 butterfly with a 58.1, which is like crazy. Siobhan's super versatile. She can go 58.1 100 fly. Also 53.1 in the 100 free, 24 in the 50 One of my best mates, Adam Chillingworth, qualified for the Hong Kong team. New Hong Kong national record in the 200 breast, 2:11.3. It's the first time I've seen him pop off after a race, splash the water and stuff. Love to see it. So shout out to Adam as well. And
an event you know about, Brett, another one of Sergio's lads, Ian Ho, 21.8 in the 50 freestyle to qualify for his second Olympics. And he's another great surface swimmer. He has some serious speed over the surface.
So I'm saying 21.7, 21.8, 21.9, that's where you're at. Like the best guys are there. And I'm not saying it's easy to get to there by any means, but that's kind of where you're peaking. You know, you're capping out. If you don't have an underwater, you can hit the 21.7 if everything clicks and you pop and you have a great swim. You're just not going faster, unfortunately. That's the cap, you know. So good for them. A lot of guys at 21.7, 21.8 right now. Renzo is one of those guys, just popped the 21.8, more of a surface swimmer. So it's like, yeah, if you want to put yourself in that mix, fantastic. Look, I never went 21. It was one of my dreams. Couldn't get there myself. Tons of guys going 21.7, 21.8 now. You want to make that next leap, put some work into your underwaters, drop half a second. Jordan Crooks is the other way around. He's got to now work on the swim part of it to get that half a second drop that he wants. So, you know, it's one or the other. You either got one or the other. And when you combine the two, you have what Dressel has, you know. So that's where you're at. Let's see this one. Hang on. Put Brett in a Mizuno. We'll see a 21.4. Actually, I actually put on one of those, you know, the crazy suits back. I think I told you guys this. I think I just put one on at a training camp once with Caesar when I was coaching him, and actually went 23 just as a coach. Like just put the suit on and went 23, and I was like thinking to myself, like, wow. Imagine if I could train and put the suit on. There's no doubt in my mind I would have been 21. There's no doubt. But in this day and age with these suits, I don't know. I've never tried these suits. I mean, I've heard about these Mizunos and I've heard what they can do. I've never actually felt one myself, but my time has passed. I am not rolling Schumann. It's not happening. Happy to talk about it, but not happy to do it. So I currently swim in South Africa. One thing my coach told me, use my hips more. Okay. Yeah. I mean, Sonny, if you're talking about drills, listen, guys, again, we're going to say this over and over again. Any question, get on any question. It's an app. It's free. There are over 20,000 answers from the world's top coaches and swimmers on this app. Over 20,000 answers, 20,000. So if you want to know anything about underwaters, breaststroke, drilling, training, mentality, anything, any question, download the app. It's free right there. Look, get on Sonny's link. Get him some. Here we go. Put that up. Get Sonny to subscriptions here. Like, it's free. Nothing. Get on there. Any question? Can't tell you enough. Why does my mic keep turning off? Sonny, I think that's it, man. We don't need to drag this out. I think we're good.
Right? I think it's good. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for being in the comments today. Thanks for telling us we look good, sound good. It's been fun. A lot of comments today. I really enjoyed the comment section today.
Before we go, Brett, look at this. Your name's on the wall at the swim school office.
Swim school office, certificate for your swim and New South Wales record. That's funny. Just send me a photo. Send me a photo. But I don't need the certificate. I got to be honest with you, Sonny. I don't know about you, but I threw away all any evidence of anything I ever did in swimming, other than this thing right behind me, other than an Olympic medal hanging on the wall over there. I just, it was weighing me down. Like, I moved a couple of places and I was picking up these boxes and I was like, I don't need this to define me. You know, I was like, I just threw it away. And so I apologize if that offends anybody, but I just tossed everything out, de-escalated any junk that I had weighing me down. But I appreciate that. Thanks for telling me. That's it, Sonny. We're gone.
Good. Cheers for tuning in, guys. And
See you
Alfonso, we'll talk about Hungarian next week.
Yeah, Hungarian. We'll keep an eye on Hungarian. Yeah.